It's Week 8 of the National Football League.
And at center stage, it's the Raiders' versatile running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
It's the Raiders and the Chiefs.
Next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National. The Raiders offense ready to get going here. 7-0 on the year. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Now, the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. Checking this down to Stevenson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. A give for Stevenson, running right. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. Now Minshew. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard.
To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the handoff, Stevenson. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Minshew. He'll go underneath here to Stevenson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Stevenson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Minshew sets to throw. He'll get this underneath to Stevenson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Here comes 3rd down at 7. And they run with Stevenson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got the rookie from Georgia. That's Brock Bowers. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Up the middle. Here's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Myers. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. Offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. His numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. The tight end in motion right. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. Room here to run. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Open man is Myers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score.
Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. through the air first. Maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Stevenson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. On the draw is Stevenson. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevenson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. Shifts by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevenson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. The previous play big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
From the gun, it's Stevenson. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
through the middle of the field. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Stevenson will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Michael Gallup, 70 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevenson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down is Stevenson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Out of the gun is Minshew. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevenson. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Here's 2nd and 7. This is Stevenson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They've got his man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they can run ragged throughout.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now a run with Stevenson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the...
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. And you've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. They'll set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, his first touchdown of the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you... And now here come the Raiders. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down and 3. Again, it's Stevenson. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it. And with free
It's week 9 of the National Football League.
And at center stage, it's the Raiders' versatile running back. He's trying to join the ultra-exclusive club of 2,000-yard rushers in a single year.
The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And coming out with them, it's the rookie, their second-round draft pick. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he'll take it on in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he will score again. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Raiders offense and their running back set to... They'll run on first down with Stevenson. and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. We are through 1. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
This offense and their run. On the give, this is Stevenson. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Stevenson's got a 1st down and more. Give him 18 yards on that one and a 1st down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid 2nd half to try to take home the title. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson, and that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. To throw, Minshew. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 3rd and 9. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
That's to the first tight end taken back in April. It's Brock Bowers. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Here's Minshew. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Throwing is Minshew. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now Minshew. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Here's Stevenson, and not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. Here's 2nd and 9. Back is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On the carry, it's Stevenson. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. 21 to open this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He's got his man right side. It's complete. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains. And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5. Now Stevenson. Play action now with Minshew. He's going to let this one go deep. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And that's a big number. That is touchdown pass number 50 on the season. Just 5 shy of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for the most in one campaign. They'll run. Stevenson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here's 3rd and 7. A run here with Stevenson. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Vegas.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. There he goes, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's got Myers on the completion. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff here, up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Off the play fake. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He keeps it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. Now a give up the middle. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Minshew. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle they go. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Minshew going to look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So that touchdown pass, number 51 on the year, it moves him past 2 guys at 50 to the best ever. Tom Brady in 2007 and Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Minshew leading everybody to the line. 2-point conversion try coming up. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Vegas. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And that's going to do it. A number of runners have come close, but with that last run, he has surpassed Eric Dickerson's all-time single-season record. It was 2,105 yards, but history made with that carry. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.
It's Week 11 of the NFL.
And at center stage, it's the Raiders' versatile running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week.
It's the Raiders and the Dolphins on EA Sports.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium. The Raiders offense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their rookie running back. As his spectacular season continues, it's really hard to take your eyes off him when he's on the field.
And that's because the numbers are unbelievable. Over 2,000 yards now on the year. And I know running backs truly aren't supposed to be this good, but he has been. He's been spectacular.
And defenses hate him. hate him. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. There he goes up the right sideline. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards on the ground. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Minshew sets to throw. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give them 12 yards that time at a Las Vegas first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Here's Minshew. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. And now, partner, he has surpassed Marvin Harrison's record for most catches in a single season. He's got 144.
It's amazing. He almost did it quietly because Marvin Harrison wasn't a guy that we saw much in the media, but boy, did he produce. Now, he steps aside. Marvin Harrison is number 2. We were here today to see the new number 1.
And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll get this to the 32. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
And that'll be complete to Stevenson.
And he is out of bounds up past the 10.
Complete to number 33. It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11.
To the right side, this is Stevenson.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Minshew. He finds his man complete. It's Stevenson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. A give for Stevenson, running right.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Stevenson. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Here's Stevenson.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They tried to get the edge there, no edge to be found.
Yeah, and when you're trying to set the edge, trying to control either the defensive end or the outside linebacker, if you don't, that allows a
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Now a run with Stevenson.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now they'll change things up. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 41, Minshew has set up the screen for Stevenson. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10, and he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it, and we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. Ties LT with his 31st touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
And of course, I'll always remember that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Oh, nice move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevenson. And the Raiders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Stevenson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. A dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what
they'll start on the ground here on first down. A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32. From the 31, here's second and 9. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevenson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Raiders on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has a chance. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Stevenson. And now the rookie's free. Now he's loose again. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And he continues to add on to his amazing touchdown total on the ground. That is number 25 for him on the year, as he moves ever closer to the all-time record. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now it's Stevenson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run with Stevenson. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Back on day one, they said they were capable of winning 10 games this year. They said that in this locker room. They were right. This makes it an even 10.
And typically, if you win 10, it puts you right in the hunt for the playoffs. It doesn't ensure it, but 10 wins, an excellent goal for any team before a season.
It's week 12 of the NFL.
And at center stage, it's the Raiders' versatile running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
It's the Raiders and the Broncos.
All that and more coming up next.
It is time for football as we... The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And we take a look at the youngest member of this group, the rookie. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he is not going anywhere. They force him out of bounds, a loss to open this game. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Minshew. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Minshew. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the give, this is Stevenson. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, Minshew. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Minshew gonna look to throw. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he's gonna take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Minshew. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up third down and 2.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Stevenson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he will score. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his first touchdown this year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan.
Here's Stevenson. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finds the rookie from Georgia, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for Las Vegas.
A run here with Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Vegas. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 11-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a 1st down up past the 15-yard line.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
He'll drop this one down to Stevenson.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. On first down, here's Minshew. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. He'll land in Roberts in there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Minshew gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back is Minshew. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run Stevenson, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So we reach half-head both. They'll run on 1st down with Stevenson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. He'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. Stevenson's got a 1st down and more. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that rushing touchdown number 28 on the year, a remarkable number. He draws level with the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson, for the most rushing TDs in an NFL season. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, here's a run with Stevenson. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. That's Rudy Ford, the safety, up to get the stop. They'll try and throw with Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That's caught! And he's into the end zone yet again. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown catch, number 23 on the year. They'll begin here on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. On 3rd down, here's a run by Stevenson. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down. Now Minshew. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. Powerful running there. Stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Minshew. He gets that complete to his tight end man. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Now give on the ground. And he will score again. is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the give, this is Stevenson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Offside. Defense.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
To throw, Minshew. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down. Now a give up the middle. He's to the 10. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, Vegas. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Third down and 9. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.